Good afternoon, membership of Palo Alto Hills Golf and Country Club. My name is Francis Rainey. We're here to do a little French versus California Pinot tasting. This is something near and dear to my heart. I've always felt, and this tasting hopefully will validate that the American Pinots and Chardonnays in particular can be a little more value driven. Basically meaning that I feel that we can get a higher quality at a lower price point versus Burgundy. And I love Burgundies. I don't want to confuse anyone there. I love French wine. I just feel that typically you have to pay a little bit more to get something similar quality that you can get over here for a lot less. So these two particular wines are actually almost identical in price on our list. We pay about the same for them. We charge approximately the same for these wines. So they're in the same price point category, but in my opinion, I feel that one definitely stands head and shoulders above the rest as far as quality, and we'll get to that shortly. But I do want to just mention these wines here by name. This is Les Torres de la Crie, which is a Côte de Beaune, Knight Templar Cuvée Pinot Noir from France. This is a 2016 vintage, and this is done actually very well on our list. We sold quite a few cases of this since we brought it on last November. Paul Hobbs. This is the Russian River Valley 2017 Pinot Noir. One of my personal favorites. I think Paul Hobbs just does fantastic work with Chardonnays, with Pinots. He's got some projects down in Argentina, makes fantastic Malbec. The Cabernet he makes up in Napa is just spot on. Again, definitely one of my favorite producers. But I'm hoping that through this little tasting here, I can kind of show you that if you're looking for value in wine, you don't really need to go too far from home. So without further ado, let's try the wines. So the first wine here will be the French Red Burgundy. Actually quite a bit more fruit on the nose than I was expecting. Definitely quite a bit of earth tones and earth elements as well. A little bit of wet stones, some forest floor, a little bit of mushroom, some strawberry. Very easy to drink. This is definitely an approachable red Burgundy. Again, not recommending it. I highly recommend this wine. Very, very good for the price point out of France in particular. Typically, when I look at Burgundies, I can't normally find anything that I enjoy for under $75 to $100. This is actually a very nice wine. These guys are actually owned and operated by Domaine Serene, which is a winery up in Oregon as well. The second wine is the Paul Hobbs. Wow, just a lot more fruit on the nose. Has that classic Russian River cherry cola note to it. Wow, lots and lots of cherry and plum and strawberry. Oh. Wow, that's just excellent. Long story short, the French wines, from my experience, typically don't always taste like they smell. That is the case with this particular wine. Lots of great flavors and balance, but definitely a different style than the Paul Hobbs. The Paul Hobbs, very fruit forward, definitely higher in alcohol, which is very consistent with these two regions. Burgundy is typically a little lower in alcohol content, which means the fruit is going to be a little less noticeable. You have to search for it a little bit more, whereas the Paul Hobbs is higher in alcohol content and full of fruit. So normally French wines go a little better with food, and the California wines are a little better just to enjoy. I'd say in either case, these would both go excellent with something like a duck, a chicken, fowl of any type. Definitely going to enjoy these wines. Ham, pork would be absolutely fantastic. But there does need to be a clear winner. And I'd say for my own personal taste, hands down, that the Paul Hobbs is just amazing. And again, it is one of my favorite producers. They are one of my favorite producers, but just a fantastic value. Again, when you're looking at the price tags, if you see identical price tags, one has to stand out in quality, and for me, that's definitely the Paul Hobbs. But I highly encourage anyone to try the same at home. You know, if you've got a nice Bordeaux at home and another nice red blend from California, why not pop them both open and try them side by side and see which one you really like. So I'm always here if you have any questions or concerns. Please feel free to reach out to me if you do. And please look out for any virtual tastings that we're going to be having here in the very near future. I believe the next one is going to be our first one's going to be on Wednesday of next week. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. We'd love to have you join us. And thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.